So I was thinking of getting patrons started so that there is a platform for association. The other idea, as far as a service combined with a goal, is um, with income desirable to the lend and tend debt again. I would probably take advantage of some co-working space, whether it's to have a desk there or to buy the option of a floating package. Meaning that I go there so that I can upload my website. What I have now is I have free internet in my apartment building, and it is spotty at best, and I find that my website is nowhere as near the GoFig website is nowhere as near content laden as the Rich Wrote website, and I still can't get that up always. On Sunday, I even at midnight, it didn't work. It kept knocking off. So 5 in the morning, I was able to see it through. So it's one of those things that can disrupt my sleep trying to get it up. So not for the right reasons, or maybe they are for the right reasons, but the afterglow is flaccid. Okay. The expectation of exaltation is like, great, I got the website up, and it interrupted my sleep. Looking after these things. So that would be in part why would I do patron, and what's the goal of income, and what's the service. The goal is I can work with this slow, spotty web service that is free and fits in my budget. I can work with it. It does slow the connectivity down, and I have to work with it as I can and work around it, sometimes around the night. I've already I know there's better internet service out there. It would never be my choice to go to Spectrum or the cable. Who's the big cable? You know, the big heavy hitters that make me see red, and then when I talk to them in person, that steam comes out my ears. I would never go back to that. I did buy a hotspot. Sometimes I can't get the hotspot to work to upload my website. So I do use it to fill in the gaps when the free internet just bottoms out, but I can't always rely on the hotspot to upload my website. So so what I would choose is a co-working space, and there's one very close by that has great internet speed. That's an option. What can I do with that? Well, I can do on Patron as a premise to a news agency, having the alacrity, the skillful, resourceful turnaround. If I've got the internet juice, I can run a news agency. Patron would be a stepping stone to that as a possibility. Patron would provide the concept of communication, one-on-one. to follow through. What is the follow through? Well, first we start with our communication, what we are. You know what I stand for, and you know what I don't if you're here. I do not stand on a conversation for guns. Guns are for thieves, okay? To get across sought, hyphenated, debt, again, to the bed B, okay? No one with a gun, conceptually, is going to birth Jesus, okay? And even if I don't believe in your fucking Jesus, for no reason thief end, the point is your law-T represents the people under God, and I'm saying you're speaking for a value without ever having to bring the goods, the ego goods. So get off it. Bring the ego goods or get off it, okay? And get off creating doff stupid for me all over the place to deal with in your fucking wake of no Jesus gestate or gestate when you speak of value. The other thing is what the law-T is doing is it's speaking for you, and it's doing it malfeasantly to follow through. Okay, so you wed, even if you're in your bed, you stand on doff singly because that's what you admire. Thief end, dead again. You're not a value producer. You're not the one who should be speaking for EWEID, okay? And if you are, you're the knit, laying the egg and the example on the hair, okay, that we weave with next to the scalp, and when you're fucking born, you follow gravity and you make a blood meal of the person's crown, of their fucking head, okay? That's what lice do. Where was I? Yes, the patron platform. Let's talk about that. Very basically, I don't stand on a gun to get my point across. Sought, which is innocence and reflection. Even, EVEIN. Even vend, then venerable. Debt again. We're the ag, the judge, and the agriculture, where you stand in land, is Jesus. G''S'. It's a gam, which is a leg, a game of follow through. G is grace and gravity, according to the anatomical language of ea.ven. The weft, the warp, vertical, weft, all right, of our weaving, side to side and across, and the vertical is a reference for me, spirituality. To see across the plane, and the planar reference, okay? Up and down and across. PLAIN, PLANE. When you're looking at blueprints, you get a planar view and elevation, okay? These help you identify and imagine and construct X, Y, Z, okay? Axis, AXIS. So you can have a configuration of knowing how to build and being able to see in the mind's eye what it should look like, what the plans are conveying, okay? So my platform of ea.ven is, we're not standing on a gun to have a conversation to relate again. To whore, relate, elate, again, thief end. Okay? So it's an opportunity to sell yourself as you tell. STE. L over L, where L is love, so thinking of that as one love, okay? I do consider it bullying. BU is where you put a large amount of something, like a bushel of money, or a bushel of bullshit of love, that you're not thinking of two people one-on-one. That's bullshit. When you're not thinking of two people one-on-one, that's bullshit. BU hyphen L over L hyphen. Shit and sit. Sit for someone else to look at. That's not nice. All right? And I'm here to feed it back to toy you with woo hyphen D. That would debt that way with he ate. Okay? You get to eat your shit. On my face, AD. And on my facet that had, okay, AD. At the very least. Because I'm not here to let you think that you put your tin in the think and inked KT the night to complete. Even. Nope. Not unless you want to. Okay? Let's see. So I don't stand for guns. You get to bring yourself, the value of yourself. The goal of the reason to have patron would be to transmute me one eye, okay, into even money. And that is something I could do down the line, possibly, is I was thinking of making money in silk, wood, and metal, and also consider the possibility of either having it be linked to ea.ven, okay? Your money is where you put your hinge, okay? So you're signing up to represent some met thing. Put the tin in the hinge, okay? Some of me met at me at, okay? You're making the ends meet the means and the theme, okay? For a reason, even, not forked, no reason and no treason, because you didn't make innocence. You didn't breed innocence. That's why you can't recognize your treason when you go speaking and seeding, okay, your tin in your hinge to deal with war, okay, and call it faith and love, okay, without an honest consort to tort and bort at your law, -t, okay? So I don't stand, it's the premise is we don't use guns to have a conversation of elation, okay, that we're whoring thief end to make ends meet the mate you already screwed. Debt to owe hyphen do with dudes, okay? Stubby again. Stubby and hubby. I eat again. 'Cause the law says I can, hyphen D, okay? We do not make up stupid shit to premise stupid shit to have, wave, and have stupid shit, okay? And then deny that we are part of stupid shit or not a part of stupid shit, okay? Consider the possibility, because in terms of a reference for creating a paradigm of configuration in your head, of having the opportunity to put your name on ea.ven money, okay? And now think about going to the marketplace and selling that, or buying a product of value, and having someone wanting to exchange with you too, even through even vent, event, even through. Okay? Where you get to honor your word, and stupid jack doff to two toff for no reason thiefend can keep gesticulating and gesticulating all they want to. Now there's hyphens in that. To get thiefing through, okay? But the point is as a possibility, patron would serve as the transmutation of stupid money into even money and even time, okay? Where you can now choose to align. You have a choice. You don't have a choice in a thiefing marketplace, all right? Even though your patriarchy says that their religion and God has given you a choice, it's the choice to compete thiefend, okay? And your coup is the couple that pled and legged doffed, stupid to get toffed. So your couple in the thiefing marketplace is not virtuous, and your problem is you don't, given time and your tin and thine hind, you do or do not. You do not care to define the tin and thine and thine hind, okay? You do not care to define, okay? So you come up thiefend one or the other all the time, okay? And then you produce blame on someone else. That party, that color, that race, that immigrant, that transsexual that didn't breed Jesus. I have to say, fucking righteous pip and prig height bitch, you didn't either, okay? Okay? So see your fucking square, it's red, as with you're asking your headquarters that's giving you hyphenated bread as your bed doffed, stupid to tag again. Okay, a stupid consort to say, and tort and bort, trial balance, that war is necessary for your presence, okay? To be fed and freed doffed to be doffed again, okay? It's about seeing it through. So what I would like, I'm trying to think of ways to turn this, to turn the leaf, to turn the corner, the coroner, the coronet. That's a small crown, if I remember. You need to bring your own self as you ask. You also sell and tell the saint, the female saint, STE, WEID, okay, who stewed the ID, all right? And so you're selling value and consciousness by choosing this mother tongue, okay, this fork tongue, KT, forked tongue, KT is night. This forked tongue language, you're choosing a value system. In what I hope starts to become apparent is what you consider the real language and you consider mine fictional is actually the reverse. Your real language, R-EEL-doffed, okay, stupid, to put toft, thiefend, dead again, where your ag is not Jesus either, and you're all fictionally representing a value you can't represent, okay, without your income, hind and income, okay, present, as the present client, thiefend, okay, so you're not making value, you're not representing value, you're not capable, nor are you conceivable, AD. And your example is not actually teaching, taught as sought, okay? You're not the character reference to lend, ever again. Eve R. For Eve R, with what, Ever? With what you hate? Eve R. Okay? Let's see. So in choosing a forked tongue language, you're choosing a premise to exist with. Uh, and if I were to simply explain, one, I don't stand for a gun. People that stand for a gun are thief-end. Okay? They haven't thought tit through even, and in that they don't think it through when they've got eyeballs, as well as I do, and anyone among you, as well, it's showing that they don't want to. So they're proving their own guilt. They have no value, and they do not want value, and they do not want you to be value-wed, okay, with an honest ID. To tote and throat to your bed, okay? What else? From establishing a frame of reference, the frame and the rame are A-I-M-E, that's clothing, okay? You're choosing an identity. So what's important here is to get past the fiction of your law-T and your religion is saying it's giving you a choice. It's not giving you an honest choice, first of all. Install an S-T-E-A-L-L-H-D. It's not giving you an honest choice. You're not innocent by birth if you can't manufacture innocence in reflection, and that's the one thing the competitive marketplace thief-end can't do. It is the one thing it can't do, and it's the one thing I can do. I can? Icon. No, I think you're icon, okay, because you're not looking within. I'm simply engineering the dynamic to turn what is within without, and in doing that, you all get to do time, okay? So where you put people in jail because you're doing time, and now you get to do time because you can't stop me, okay? So, it may be a snail cell, but you can't stop me, okay? What else? So I've got all the time I want to, is what it means, and my time will catch up with chew. Okay, it'll catch up with you, and we're going to watch you chew. Well, weld. Let's see. If you want value, if you ever want value, what else? So let's see. Patron can serve as monetarily to put me in a position to have better internet juice. As a start off, it can be association. I can be a teacher towards the premise of a news agency, and then on that news agency, people can have their ads, their shingles, their links, their personals, their editorial, and with the option, it's not that well thought out, but buy into that as well, buy ad space you create links to your website and your speak, okay, where you seat and seek. If it were important, there's your bank seed, SEAD account, where you have a fat, honest zero, okay, in reflection as your hero, CHEARODHEAD. See here, the Chiro eroded the dead head to add. I eat at again. Okay? Let's see, what else? So it would be moving, then there's also the option for product, a product and exchange. There's that option there of changing the I of value. In the industrial marketplace, competing on every woman, ea.ven, you've got things that are very polished, and your eye goes to that as a more designer value. But your designer is fashioned on war, okay? It clothes you with war, and it can take off those clothes with war, okay? And call it love, and that it's seeing sex. You're not seeing X as the time and the woman's chromosome and the Roman number 1 and 0, okay, as the bit of communication to see the hero, okay? Cheer. One-on-one. Your fashion is stipulated on war, and it does not desire a worthy consort, okay? To tort and bort. And honestly, we don't need to tort and bort. I think you already know what to do. I think the law-T is an instigator of a stupid conversation. And these people should not be speaking for you. YEWE, you is an allegory for choice. Part of it tree, part of it is poison. Choose your poison wisely. You have the choice now. You don't have the choice in the competitive marketplace ea.ven that was never meant to be even. Okay? You can be ea.ven, ea.ven, and not ever have to face the punishment you put on everyone else, and you're asked, okay, as you lead the me one eye, asked straight trait, okay? And I don't think that's fair, tear, bear, okay? I don't. And I actually see that as malfeasant, stupid-assed warfare, okay? Where you're using the law, you're tagging the law-T to support your back in black, malfeasantly, okay? Because the law does not court. It's crimes against spirituality, okay? So you tag the law-T as your back in black, it's saying you don't have a worthy consort, nor do you want that hat, in fact, okay? Your law-T is for dudes, D-EWE-D. I myself already know what to do. I do not need your law-T, and I don't need any seed that comes from that. Hat, okay? Hat or tat, don't need it. looks like the internet's going down again. It's very slow. Anyway, why do you think this will fail, Rich? You're going to raise the value of the dead. This is the choice that's presented for me. Let me see if I can get this. There, it looks like we're on again. Oh, shit, now we're off. Fuck that. What am I fuck? Now it's just saying, hold on. All right. Internet spotty. I have a choice. I mean, I have a choice to offer myself. I can be the ag on stupid wealth forever. If I do not offer, and I've already put this in the market, I've already talked about this, if I do not put the opportunity out there to share, ask the stare, tush, share, ask stare. I can possibly be misconstrued as a tyrant, so it's important for me to put it out there. I've already put it out there with no interest, okay? So, I have more work under my belt now, more proverbial work under my belt, so, you know, try it again. What else? That's my first thoughts for Patron as a possibility. Kickstarter is an option. I have a product I would like to do as well. Recyclable shopping bags, possibly with my X and O with recycle mark ribbon. I'm trying to produce an opportunity for engagement and follow through, where you suss the follow through even too, okay, with values that matter and remove what isn't necessary. Stipulating your presence with a gun is doing so with another one, and that is malfeasance. That conversation should not be taking place gracefully with your just state and guest state. Okay, as your own example, you make in your own wake, if you're capable to date. Capable, B-L-H-E-A-D, to date. So anything else besides that, you know, when I talked about it also being a platform for a product that may not be as conceivably finished as the glossy industrial marketplace is with its means, okay, to produce high fashion and products that are apparently more complex in the designer awareness. I'm seeing that it's an opportunity to retrain the eye. Okay, start with a value producer, one-on-one, and build your glossy awareness. Okay, as you acquire the skills honestly and follow through. I think the news agency is an important facet, and it's the working dynamic for relation. What you have right now, speaking on the language of the law-T, you have an illusion of relation, but your illusion is not factual. Not one of you, not one tone or hone has ever nailed the head of Jesus, okay? Nor are you letting one woman be sustainable among you. Nor are you letting one lead every man, -D, okay? And it's sexist, as with your text of your Bible bled doff stupid, okay? Because your Bible is only producing stupid. B-I, that's two, stupid thieves. Take your pick. An outright thief or an ignorant thief. You're not doing the sussing, you're not doing the vetting, it's not your real emotions or your real faith that you're sending doff to face, doffed, testate, that's paid and spade to stay in place as it displaces real grace, okay, that you are claiming as your own. But you didn't make, and you didn't know how to, and you didn't care to, okay, princess? Was it by design that I necro my own throne? Because I think it was, but I don't think the motivation was to give me initially. I think it was to test me. Okay, well that can't be, because neither one of you two can be with each other. I mean, I can't believe how much time has passed. This was 2012 I started, the beginning. So it's kind of interesting. We've traveled through some thick and thin emotions, as it were, and tackling heavy subjects like being Jesus, okay? Who wants to be Jesus? And the necessity for that, because it's my contention that the reflection you give and that you come back is the one that you get, okay? In fact. So, that's how I go fishing. Not malfeasantly, because I'm content to be on my own. my value I've already expressed. When you try and sell me Jesus, I'm like, fuck that. There's no honor in leading a flock of sheep. If you ask me, without skewing me, there's no honor in leading a flock of sheep. Why would anyone sign up for that? Well, princess, -t, so you can task and bask to get stared read back. With ready, he already eats at, to task and back, that I'd be at. So therefore I bet, when you task and bask, because I eat what you're thiefing, feeding me, and freeing me to feed on, you know. That's why the thieves deal with each other, and that's why you can't cross my time together. You got in this problem because given your time in your hind and thine, hyphenated or not, you didn't suss. You did or you did not suss at the same time. You did or you did not want to suss at the same time. And that time, whether that's hyphenated or not, to define. Where's this coming from? Okay. This tin and tine and thine. It's, I would say that's created this dynamic at the very least, the one that's the stall. Okay. STEALL HD. Well, and it's also producing real tear weight, okay? It's producing tear and bear, trial balance, tear and bear weight. To finally see, cast the stone necessary to stare at the star, STEAR. Okay. R over R, EYEAD. Okay? Det to the tube, to bed B, BAD. BEAD, BEAD. My bad. It's still my direction, okay? ea.ven. That was a video, this is a video talking about patron and trying to turn that corner for possibilities, opportunities, expectations, possibly with the goal to upgrade my internet connectivity, and what else? To provide a platform for engagement. And one of the other things too is a possibility of creating dare I say, heresy, creating your own Bible, okay? Be it your own, or I was thinking in terms of an exercise, in terms of I do know a little bit about acting, not a whole lot, but in terms of the marketplace, but the method of acting that you feel your opportunity to add, okay, and so what if did like a living proclamation of you write in the forked tongue language your bit, and then I can provide a link. Okay, that let me put it in a certain color, and that is a link for who wrote that, and then someone else adds to that, and we keep adding to it and building, be it proclamation, beauty, okay? Beauty and relation. So it's thoughts, it's a meditation, it's something honest to stare at, read at, and it's self-produced, and it's in alignment with other people as well. So that was an opportunity. It was a thought of how things possibly could take shape. Pros and cons. Who understands my value better than who I towed with me because I wrote upon them? Okay. You have the option to come to the fore if you want to, okay? If you don't think it's fair that I'm generating thoroughfare because you do not want to, even though I'm towing the time, even. So it doesn't matter if you want to or do not want to. I express and then I tow the time for completion, okay? What you're getting as a possibility, as a metaphorical possibility, is your just desserts. You're getting zero net worth to express on, where you thought you were the bellwether leaders in this economy, which is really economy, okay? And you are still the couple, the cup and the coup, the couple that pled doffed and legged doff stupid, okay? So you're getting your just desserts, that this expression, you get to watch it, but you don't get to partake, okay? I mean, that's what you've been doing to the single person. You've been misplacing them. That they have no one to talk to because you two are already here with red debt to square, debt again, and your thoroughfare, and you get to think that you're pip and prig height righteous all the altar way. Hee-haw, 8. Hee-haw, 8 with a law. We HE-WE-A-T, okay? And that you also wait as gravity hyphenated. So I recognizing your emotions, and I'm saying, hey, you may not like it, but it may be your just desserts, okay? You know, if you want to alter what you want to see, then come to the fore, okay? Because what you're doing for me is you're causing me constant aggravation because I get disrespect from Little Miss Tuffet, Stuff and Tuffet, hyphenated, because there's only one of me, okay? And she defers to the dude and headquarters that spays and pays her to think of you too, okay? So I do not want to be in this position of aggravation all the time. It's probably your just desserts while I'm sharing it with you also. So as long as you want your just desserts, I guess, stay there, okay? Stay there unaware. But understand that that's your choice and your positioning. And when you feel that that positioning isn't necessary anymore, come to the fore. But how are you going to come to the fore? Here's the thing. My motivation is love, and I don't have anyone to love. Okay? My uterus also needed to shit the bucket. All right? I can't produce. Okay? But it's metaphorically accurate with what I'm staring at to use. Okay? What else? Among other things. You can't come as a couple that's withheld for this reason. I don't care about sex, okay? At this point, why should I? Why should I? When I can see through it, okay? Why should I? I get to sign up to ask for it, okay? So why should I care about sex? So even if you come to the fore and I say, oh, you two can honorably stay together, your love is fiction on my dime, because I don't care about sex. And you think that's okay because you two do. I'm saying, no, that's not okay, because you didn't provide the desire even through. Okay? So your love is still fiction. It's not about me competing for the worth of your husband. It's about, you spoke for a value, you need to follow through or not. Okay? And at this point, it doesn't really matter. For me, I've already expressed I'm tired of titting. Okay? Tit me once. That's why it's back in black. Okay? You get to tit me once. ONCE. Okay? Once. That's all you get. Okay? Because I'm not a stupid chump and hump. I'm not a stupid chump, okay? What else? I'm not a stupid chump to expose my wealth as my head that I dow with wood melt. Need or knelt? No, I'm not, okay? If you want to come to the fore, your husband has to sell me on his charm, that he would be forward, that he wants love. If you need love, then you know who to talk to, okay, to get some. TSOME, okay, because you all, with Wall and Hall, are fornicating on the tomb, all right? Altar, red, debt to sun and soon, and the monsoon. Okay, you entered into. I'm not here to stalk your husband anymore. I'm not here to provide a tit of no countenance. I've done the work. Anyone can see it for themselves and can follow through if they want to. So I'm trying to get off being the perpetual ag. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that completely like that. Okay, snap and sap. I don't think so. Okay. But just like sewing those hexagons, I'm discovering it's a very, very slow process. to both do it, to critique each one and get it right, okay, I'm fine with that. You know, once I've started, like, I'm like, I may be doing this whole year. That's fine. I get it. Now I just assimilate it into my lifestyle, you know, and work the opportunity. You know, I've got snow for 2 days. Probably will be sewing some hexagons, okay? What else? Internet's freezing up again. Shit. Let's see. I'm not here to be a perpetual ag, ideally. I'm here to show you the way through of what's necessary and what's not if you want to, and to produce tear and bear weight for those people that care and carry real value, and to proceed to. And what else? What else? I'm over, I've done the work. Titting is really just like, all right, you need more for the ledger that you didn't serve? Fine. Give me Tommy Laren's head, okay? That will do fine any given time, okay? To the same instead. Hin and instead, okay? Stead the head, all right? If I want to look on someone to produce my value, I'll just go to Tommy Laren, and then I'll just kind of smear and mirror my mark and arc on her, okay? And there's nothing she can't do. She can't CANDE, so there's Cain knew, and Cain do with you. She can't do that. Okay, EWEID. She can't do that. Okay, so you understand then what she's doing in reverse with her canned hunt. Okay, anyone that stands virtuous, okay, on their own tone, as if they were speaking to, she smears on. Now, Meghan Markle, I smear on her because I seem to perceive she's discounting me as being necessary, okay? And I'm saying the more you pursue love for no reason thieving, I'm going to smear shit on you, okay? Because your beauty is malfeasance. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with toting my asked all my life, and then you stand and thank the fucking vets, okay, hyphenated, to every missent and misspent, to get it back in black, hyphenated, as your stance and your STD dance, okay, hyphenated. If you don't agree with me, I dare you to tell me and sell me Meghan Markle is not standing an STD hyphenated stance, D hyphen as the date, she ate dance, okay? To look like the love of the theme, me ate at my mate. I met at 8. At 8, the date for completion's estate, and gestate, and guest state, and sat sate, okay? Because she's standing on law -t, she's appeasing the vets for no reason thiefend, she's garnering pity for the vets to stay vets for no reason thiefend, okay? And then she's sending every missent, spent, thiefend, dead again. Look, lovely ladies, to be a princess incest, okay, stint incest, hyphenated, you just need to put a lovely face on it, N-I-T, okay? I'm not here to look at that loveliness -t. With my whole life of toting my ass, okay, and to say, all I have to do is that, put a little white hat on that, that's all I have to do, okay, and screw the prince through dudes, is that all I have to do? Oh my God, oh my God, is that all I have to do? If only you were before me and really laid that out for me to understand, I would have fucking got right to it. Okay? For Jesus Christ, penis, die, eat at, estate, and just state, sat, say, at, sate, tan, think the fucking hand. Doubt. You're handing out doubt. Okay? Fuck. Jesus, fuck. Fucked a science fiction thanks to take place all over and hovert the TP Palace. You keep standing on Doft, okay? UK? Put some hyphens in that. I'm not okay with your toss. It's hyphenated. Why? So you can get Doff stupid back. Why? So you could covet and covert, hyphenated, to least as last asked. And that L last, that's a female, that she asked the hyphenated knight to sty I as a saint eat at. Okay? So that your bed presents itself in continuity, apparently, in fact, but it's not in fact. Okay, it's made dupe and made dup. Okay. To get, tag, the ag with no air in it, speaking for do with dudes. To get it back in black. Okay, so it's hyphenated. You're pushing the same malfeasant shit around, and I do not think that's lovely. I definitely do not think that is love. And I definitely do not think that is conceivable. BLHEAD, okay? Dow, we add HEAD. Do of, H. DH, do of, and hoved. Hove is the past tense of heave, okay? She's taking my inherent value, putting a pretty face on it without the know-how, okay, and thinks that should be prow, the front of the ship, the boat, okay, prow wet and prow weight, PROWET. I don't think she's qualified. Okay. To present a value without addressing it. In ink, KNIT. With what you drink, DR, drive, INNKT. Drink, rink. So yeah, you're gonna see me express my emotions for a reason, even, okay? And, you know, it goes without stating, unless you need it, you're not peevin' even. If you're peeved, you think you're peevin' even, you start toting your asked, like me, okay? And put it on the line for everyone to see. And then see what your income is, okay? And see what you can give, okay, to get it back in black. All right? Back in black asked nice. Nice is a cover-up, okay? Because your values sucked.